Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we'll continue with our production, and today's tutorial is best free plugins for production. I've got some best free plugins which I'm going to share with you, and I'll see you after this.
What channel is this?
Gospel Beats.
Gospel Beats.
Yes.
Let me subscribe. Ooh.
So some best plugin, most of them I've been using them. Some of you have been seeing them. They are best plugins you can ever use. So these free plugins, I'm going to just show you these same free plugins so that you can see them. Some of you may have them, some of you may not have them, but it's fine for all of you. I'm going to explain that at the later stage. So let me just start with the first one. I'll start with a synth and then some effects which you can apply on your drums, on your melodies, on anything you want, according to the way you want to make your sound to sound. So I'll start with the first plugin. So the first plugin is DSKxophone. This saxophone is fairly nice. It sounds good. I've been using this in most of my beats. This saxophone is good. You can try it. You can check it. So it's a DSK saxophone. You can try it. The next one is the Keyzone Classic. So this is a plugin, Keyzone Classic. It's a free plugin as well. It has got some nice sound. You can change here which piano you want to use. You can hear it, it's nice. So those are the two synth which I have. Now let me go to the effects. So with the effects, I've got this one which is Gclip. You have seen me, I love using this on my kick. You can use it on your snare, on any sound which you want, but I love using this on my kick. It's a Gclip. It's also a free plugin. It's nice to make your kicks to be punching harder. There are some of you who have been struggling to make your kick to hit harder or to punch harder. This is a best plugin, and I did a tutorial where I used most of this plugin. If you didn't check it out, you can check it out so that at least you learn something on how to use this plugin. But if you know how to use them, that's good for you. The next one is TDR Crusher. It's also a good plugin. You can also use it. It's either on your kick, on your snare, or any sound, even your melodies. You can use this. So these plugins, it depends with how you want to use them. You can use them the way you want them to be used according to you. The next one is Camel Crusher. It's also a free plugin. It's also good for your drums. I love using this on my drums. Even on your melodies, you can use this. You can see it has got a lot of knobs which you can even tweak to make your melodies to sound good. So the next one, it's an EQ. It's this one. You can get surprised the way it is looking here to say what type of an EQ is this. But if you want to view now the way it looks, just click here where it is written display off. When you click, it will open. As you can see, it has got some band. It is an EQ. I've used this in the previous tutorial. Some of you who checked that tutorial saw me using this. It's a best EQ. I can tell you, even the beat where I mixed using this EQ, it came out perfect, more than I expected. It's a best EQ you can also have. So the next one is this one. It's a compressor. You can see here there's a threshold, ratio, attack, release, some common names which you most see on most compressors. It's a compressor. It's a nice one. I've used this in one of my tutorials. It's also the best compressor you can ever have. So the next one is MST. This one, I love using it to make my sound to sound wide. There are some of you who have been asking me, how can you make the sound to sound wide? So this is the best plugin for making your sound to be wide. So the next one is this one. You can lead wide mouth. So it's a wide mouth. It's also a plugin for making your sound to sound wide. So there are just two knobs here which you can tweak to make your sound wide. It's also a good plugin for making your sound to be stereo or wide. It's a best plugin as well. I've used this in the previous tutorial. Check it out so that you can see how you can use this. So the next one is this one. This one is a limiter. You can see it has got very simple thing. There's a threshold here, release, and the seeding. It's also a good plugin as well. If you want, you can even click on the adaptive release. Just click it here. It's a best as well limiter you can ever have. So these all plugins which I've shown you, I'm going to put the links of them on the description below. Download them, use them. If you don't know how to use them, I'll be making tutorials where I'll be using these same plugins so that you can also learn how to use them, but you can try them yourself. By trying, you can also even learn how to use them. So I'm going to put the links of all these plugins on the description below. And there are some who can say, how can I download this? My computer is not even connected to the internet. You can even use the phone. Use your phone to download these plugins. So just use your phone, download them. When you download them using your phone, you can copy the same effect or the same synth which you have downloaded in your computer, and then you install it there. It will be okay. There are some of you have been saying maybe if you download using your phone, it won't work in the computer. It will. Just use your phone. If your computer is not connected to the internet, you use your phone, you download them, then you copy the same file in your computer, and then you install them. So if I've got any question about this same tutorial today, feel free to ask on the comments below. And if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. This has been Frederick. Thank you very much, and I'm out.